Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Irene and today I'm sharing super fun and unique Mother's Day DIY gift ideas just in time for Mother's Day that you actually want to give to your mom or a special lady in your life. So let's go ahead and get started.
I'll start with a nice gift. These are decorative candles. I wanted to come up with something easy and yet an unusual way of decorating ready-made plain candles, and I decided to try making cast decorations out of wax, or rather probably paraffin, in molds and decorating candles with these casts. First, I'm taking a donor candle, cutting it into small pieces and melting it. I have a wax warmer for this, but of course you can also melt it on a water bath. I'm pouring the melted paraffin into a silicone mold. In this case I have a mold with fern leaves. I'm filling the leaf, dispersing the paraffin into all the corners. Then I'm placing a candle directly onto the filled mold and immediately wrapping the mold around the candle to fit snugly against the surface of the candle in order for the paraffin to harden right over the candle. I'm holding the mold like this for a couple of minutes until the paraffin hardens, and then I'm taking it off. Then I'm filling in the next leaf, placing the candle on the melted paraffin again, pressing it to the surface, waiting until it hardens for a couple of minutes and taking it off. Here a piece of the leaf has fallen off as I didn't press it well, but that's fine, you can reattach it with just a few drops of paraffin. If you pour too much paraffin into the mold, the excess may flow out of it. I'm removing these excess drops with a sharp knife. I've chosen spring as the theme of the embellishments, so I'm using leaves, butterflies, bees and dragonflies for decorating. Here I found out that not all of the molds suit well for such a technique. For example, this mold is quite rigid and it was hard to wrap it around the candle properly. I couldn't press the cast well, and as a result the embellishments could fall off and I had to retouch them. In general, soft molds work best in this case. I made small bees on another candle. This is a very simple mold, but bees look super cute on a candle. Making me think of a Gucci style maybe. To be honest, this was completely impromptu. I have never seen anyone decorating candles like this, and I didn't know if anything would come of it. To highlight the cast embellishments on the candles, I've decided to gold leaf them. As usual, when working with gold leaf, I'm covering the surface of the leaves and the insects with gilding glue. Here, after about 5 minutes, I had to smear the glue again with a brush over the surface. The glue gathered into droplets first, but as it dried a little, it held much better on a candle surface. I'm waiting for about 5 minutes and attaching gold leaf. I'm patting it with a brush to the surface immediately. After that, I let it sit for a while so that the glue sets, and after that I'm brushing off all that hasn't stuck with a soft brush. In this case, I haven't protected the gold leaf. After all, a candle is not something you would keep for many years, so I don't think it will have a chance to darken. I really like how the candles with butterflies, bees and dragonflies look. These golden leaves and insects really changed the candles' look completely. They look so elegant and would make a perfect little gift, and they are very quick and easy to make too. The next gift idea is to make flowering cups. Here where I live we have Mother's Day earlier than in the US, so I'll use hyacinths for arrangements. I'm going to add ivy here, so I'm taking it out of the pot and dividing it into two, as this plant is quite big and allows that. I'm wrapping the ivy roots around the hyacinth bulb, then I'm wrapping some moss around both the hyacinth bulb and the ivy, making something like a moss ball. And then I'm packing this ball into a large cup. I've bought these cups at Dollar Tree, they're quite large and I've chosen very nice pastel colors. Soft green, blush pink and cream, they'll go great with hyacinths, I think. I'm planting the other bulbs into the cups just the same way. Of course, it's a little bit late for hyacinths in the US, I think, but you can plant pansies or bluebells or marigolds here. They look great in cups too. After that, I'm decorating the soil with some dried moss. This one is dyed green artificially, so it's a little bit too bright for me, but that's what I had. I'm also adding dried twigs here and there. I'm making rope loops on wooden hearts. I'll search for similar hearts online and will link them for you. And I'm placing the hearts on the hyacinths. All that is left is to tie bows on the cup handles and a cute little gift is ready. Such flowers in a cup arrangement is great because you can place it anywhere you want, it will not leak or make mess. Due to sphagnum moss, the roots can breathe and the plants won't rot, and you can plant it in a garden later. Well, and how about making sweets? For making them, I'm using colored chocolate. I'm pouring it into a bowl and sending it to the microwave. I'm heating it at a middle power for about 30 seconds for 3 times, stirring well after each warm-up. When you take it out, there should still be pieces that haven't melted. You need to stir the chocolate well until smooth. If you overheat it, it will no longer be possible to use it. The chocolate will go lumpy, so do not overdo it. I'm throwing marshmallows into the melted chocolate. I'm rolling each marshmallow in the chocolate, catching it with a spoon and carefully placing it on a silicone mat, trying not to drip. The first 3 marshmallows I did were not very nice looking, but after some practice I caught the idea and things went much better. To decorate the sweets, I've melted some pink chocolate. I'm filling a pastry bag and decorating the sweets with thin pink ribbons. In addition, I've cut the pistachios with a sharp knife to make kind of petals or at least flat pieces. I'm going to be decorating the sweets with sugar pearls. I've bought a set of white and pink pearls in different sizes. I'm placing a large pearl in the center, adding a few smaller ones and complementing them with a couple of pistachio leaves. In places, instead of pearls, I'm using pieces of freeze-dried raspberries. I had some leftovers after I made chocolate for Christmas. Here the cameraman couldn't resist it, for which he received a slap. I made the second batch of sweets pink. By the way, the chocolate that I use here is not just colored but also flavored one. I bought it because of a beautiful color, but it turned out to be very tasty. Of course, you can also use milk, bitter, white chocolate as well, in cullets or barks, whatever you like. I really love this chocolate, it's Belgian. I'll leave you the links for possible options. I'm decorating the pink sweets just the same way as green ones, with thin ribbons of a contrasting color, raspberry slices and sugar pearls. By the way, I decorated some of the sweets with raspberries alone. They also look very nice even without any other decorations. Well, another simple option is to sprinkle them with chopped nuts. After hardening, this is what it looks like. All that is left is to pack the sweets. I've bought craft cardboard boxes and special sweets pastry paper liners. Of course, you can make handmade boxes as well, but I've decided not to bother with this. In these boxes, I have fit exactly 12 sweets. Here I'm preparing assorted sets, both with pink and green marshmallows in a box, and I'm making the other sets one-colored. I think all the marshmallows in one color look much nicer, although of course making a gift of several flavors is a nice idea as well. In the end, I'm tying the boxes with matching ribbons and a beautiful and tasty gift is ready. These sweets are super easy to make, but they look really nice, especially if you make them out of colored chocolate. I think this is a great option for a quick gift. You can also add a homemade chocolate bark to the set. I showed how to make it last Christmas. We'll leave the link for that video in the description. And the taste is great. Chocolate crust and delicate marshmallow filling just go so well together. By the way, you can also make similar sweets with other fillings, like dried fruits.
Well, I hope you liked today's Mother's Day DIY gift ideas which I showed to you. Thanks for watching this video and hope to see you in the next one. Bye!